what's going on? What's going on, everybody? What the problem is? Hey,
What's
happening?
Y'all
Y'all know what time it is? It's 7:00 on Monday night. That means it's Regal Eagle time, y'all. What's going on, everybody? How y'all
we
doing?
In the house, man. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody. Salute to all the service members out there today, man.
Salute. You ain't find me in the formation. None of us in the formation today. None of us in formation today, and that's how we love it, baby. We've been doing this actually before we retired. We was on the road program, retired on active duty, so I've been missing formations. This ain't nothing new to me.
Hey, I'm not in formation, but I'm in the right uniform, baby.
There it is.
I'm in the right uniform. I'm in uniform.
That is.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, so we're gonna do this a little differently today. I got the helm. We got the crew up here, you know what I mean? But the other half, the Dukes, he's up here doing his thing. Urban's up here, Sal's doing his thing up here. We up here doing it how we like to do it. Y'all get ready for a good show as usual, because y'all know what happened on Sunday. Y'all saw the game, y'all know what happened. Y'all know what we're about to talk about, so let's get into it. Without further ado, EAGLES
Eagles. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, we're gonna start off, man. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into it.
So we do have a special guest. We got a special guest coming in.
There.
Okay, we got a special guest coming in. Hey, good guy, good. Hey, but he is on the side. So guess what? Hey, get them arrows. Hey,
let's see. Let's see.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see.
And, hey, welcome to the stage. We got Jarryd Sell the team.
Jarryd
Sell the team. What's up?
Jarryd Sell the team. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing well. It's great meeting you tonight.
Good. Yeah. Hey, happy Veterans Day to you, man.
Happy Veterans Day to you guys too.
Oh well, yeah. All right. Hey, we're gonna do this, man. We got love for you, man. Sorry, you're on the wrong side of the field. There is counseling. I am a therapist. I can set up some counseling for you or get counseling in your area.
Yeah, those 5 Super Bowl rings, which I don't have, but those 5 Super Bowl wins, enough counseling. I can handle it. I can swallow almost anything.
Hey, so we're just gonna get started with some of these topics, y'all. Hey, we don't want to hold y'all up, so we're just gonna go right into it. Hey, the first topic we're gonna get into is y'all can see, man, who was your offensive player of the game and why? Right? Hey, go ahead, start us off, dude.
All right, so for me, I feel like the offensive player for the Eagles, that's just me, offensive. It's got to be again AJ, man. AJ, he set the tone for me. Like clutch, coming in the center field, catching the ball, route running. Everything about AJ to me is what we call A1. I'm talking about from reading the defense, knowing where to go when Jalen's in trouble, bailing him out at times. You know what I'm saying? Coming up with again clutch plays. He's got to be the offensive player of the game for me. Mainly, and that goes along with taking people, diverting people away from Monte, begging for the one-on-ones and luxurializing the double teams to make it to where Devontae is open. So for me, AJ Smith again, player of the game.
That's it. Sally, who you got?
Hey, it's early in the game. I'm about to use this word early in the game, but I got a caveat on my man Duke over here. AJ was a phenomenal player of the game. 7 targets, 5 receptions for 109 yards total offense. I mean, the guy was just amazing. And some of those catches he made were just contested, seriously contested, over the top, in the basket. AJ for the win. AJ Brown for player offense of the game.
Okay.
Urban. Who, let me hear, Urban. What you got for us?
To caveat. I mean, y'all said it all already, man. He did his thing on design passes. When a pocket broke down, he found the seams and he got open. Smitty wasn't much of a factor. They had a couple holding calls against Smitty. In the group chat, I said they scared of him.
Yeah,
they scared of him. So they wasn't giving him a chance to get out there. Otherwise, it probably would have been a tie for 2 offensive players of the game. But AJ did his thing, man. Coming off of a hurt knee, he scared me for a second when he went down.
Me too.
Whatever. But like you said, he's a beautiful distraction. If he's not getting the ball, you have to run a defense that prepares him to get the ball, which opens up everybody else. So AJ Brown.
Jarryd, I know y'all might not have much, man, but we want to hear what you got to say, man. On the offensive side of the ball, man, what do you feel went right?
I think your guys, your passing game was like firing on all cylinders. I mean, you guys mopped the floor. I think our defense pretty much held up for the first half, but they crumbled in the second half, and you guys were able to capitalize on that. So yeah, your receivers.
Speaking on behalf of the Cowboys, what did y'all do right, if anything?
Well, I think the defense played pretty decently for the first half, and it's really, we didn't get any offense going. I honestly hate our kicker. I know he's like the greatest kicker, but it's just a tempter. It's just so tempting to kick a field goal with him on the team rather than go for it. So it's like I hate that guy. Get rid of him. Let's get some more offense. A little bit more balls to go forward on fourth and long, but we're always on fourth and long. We're always on third and long.
Absolutely.
You guys, your defense did a great job. But again, I love Dak. I think he's past his prime. I don't think he has any running backs. I think the offensive line is just not there. So you guys capitalized on that. You guys did a really good job on that.
Yeah,
so are you still saying we them boys, or you kind of taking it out? y'all cannot keep saying that every year, man.
Up and down. That's okay. We're in the down right now. Hopefully, I just listen. As long as Jarryd Jones owns that team, you guys have nothing to worry about.
Yeah. And then speaking of defense, man, on the Cowboys side of the field, man, who do you feel is your defense? I know y'all had to be happy your guy was back on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it's
that bad.
Like I said, they can't stay consistent. They can't play the whole game. So I don't really feel like complimenting anybody, really. I mean, I'm a disgruntled Cowboy fan here, man. That's why. And my daughter lives in Philly. She's going to Drexel, so I gotta side with her on for yesterday. Yeah, you guys definitely wiped the floor with us.
And you're right, man.
I'm gonna give it to you. 11 and 13 was all over us, man. I think between the two of them, they had 4 recorded sacks. So yeah, we made some adjustments after the first second quarter, but they were causing some problems. They were causing some problems in the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Our defense isn't the same as last year. We lost some guys, and then obviously our coordinator isn't just not firing this year.
He ain't killing more. I'll tell you that.
No,
he ain't killing more.
No, he's not.
We'll take him though. We'll take him.
Yeah, well, good. Yeah.
Hey, Sally, man, Sally, who was your defensive player of the game?
Hey, for the Eagles, I mean, to me.
Oh yeah, man. We talking about the greatness round.
I told y'all last week, who was the heart for me was the heart soul of the defense right now, and that's my man Zach Baum, man. That guy, he only had a couple single tackles, but he had 2 forced fumbles and 1 fumble recovery, man. That guy is right now is just the heart and soul of our defense. So to me, it was Zach Baum.
Did you change yours, Duke, from last week? Your defensive player of the game?
I want to say I gotta go on the Yan, not the Yin, but the Yan. I gotta go on the Yan. Hey, the way Cooper DeJean reads these plays and gets to these boys on the backfield is phenomenal. I mean, he the way he maneuvers through all that trash when they run motion plays. It's the motions he keeps up with. Cooper is that guy right now. And I really want to say Quignon, but at the same time, they're not targeting him like that. They did target him one time, I think, and he pushed him out of bounds, which is good, but he read it the way if you look at his footwork, Quignon Mitchell, his footwork is great. He never bites on the first move, never. He never ever does it. And he keeps his feet going. So he's never flat-footed. So whenever he did the first move, he didn't bite. And when he didn't bite it, he drove him to the sideline. So when he caught the ball, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, no catch. I don't think no one's gonna be able to really get him like that. Like again, we said the other week that one of them was gonna get exposed between him or Slay that game. Slay's getting beat.
Oh, of course.
And Quinyon's got an island over there. He ain't got a big one yet. He ain't got no real estate. But he got a plot ready though.
Yeah, he had that. He had two targets. He actually had two targets this time. One where you pushed him out of bounds, and the other where CD caught the pass for the first down. He was in front of him by the yard. He let him catch that when he tackled him immediately. Good open field tackle. So I mean, that was the only one that they had on him. So I mean, shit, that's for him. Hey, Irvin, who you got?
So I last week my prediction for my top two defenders were Sweat and Zach.
Yep.
So Sweat, he caused a little drama back there. He didn't produce the numbers that I predicted for him, but that's okay. But my man Zach Bond back there, 3 solo tackles, 5 assists, 2 forced fumbles. A couple of those tackles I think were back-to-back running plays, tackles for losses, or tackle for no gain. So and at the end of the game, it was a tie between him and my man Q. Like Doogie said, man, his footwork is phenomenal. He held CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb was held to 21 yards.
Got
21 yards. The second lowest amount of 47. 21 yards. The longest was 6. Was probably that play you was talking about, Michi.
Yep.
I think it was 10 targets for six receptions.
Yep.
So, man, them boys is out there balling.
Yes, sir.
Out of control. But I'm just gonna give my man Zach the edge, but right behind him is my man Q.
The reason why I gotta step in and say Q number 1 over Zach is because I remember the game we were at last season. At the last game, with the Cowboys, they played, in Philly, and CD, he decimated our defense. I mean, it doesn't matter who was on him. CD was catching the ball like he had that sticky stuff on his hands, and he was running over. So, and remembering that, and I always say, me personally, I feel that the quarterback, is the hardest position to play on the field. The quarterback is the most important, but the cornerback is the hardest. And so for Kenyon to be a rookie and not allow any yards other than 6 yards on their number 1 top receiver, to me, that is shut down football. He has it number 1. He gets the edge over Zach, and I love Zach. But Kenyon gets the edge over Zach as far as my defensive player of the game. Because if he didn't, what would have happened? CD would have lit us up.
Oh, yeah.
CD would have lit us up. So I feel that, he had that little bit of edge, and I feel that shutdown corners have it harder because they don't always produce the sexy stats because they are shutting down their number 1 and number 2 receivers. So if you think about if they would have had somebody else in Kenyon's place, what CD would have did to him. And that's why I have to give him the edge. You know what I mean? It's that unseeable edge that he gets over Zach Bond. Linebackers, of course, they're supposed to be more physical and get more strip sacks and, all of that type of stuff because they're right there on the action. They're not running 15, 20 yards down the field like CD was doing. But that's how I feel about that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my thing, man. But we like we said, we talked about the decimation of the Cowgirls, man. They got a lot more issues to face, man. McCarthy on down to Jarryd. Like, I agree with Jarryd, sell the team, man. As long as I think the owner needs to fire the GM, and then y'all can start to see some headway. You know what I mean?
The owner is the GM.
Right, that's what you're saying.
That's what he's saying, yeah.
I think y'all can get a little. Y'all can start to see a little movement, man, where y'all need to be, and then McCarthy needs to go out as well too. If y'all saw those comments that the guy made, man. Your guy Parsons made in the locker room. Once they start making comments like that, the locker room is lost. And you just got to get rid of it. You got to get rid of it. You know who they're talking about bringing in there, and I think it would be a great. I don't know to fill the seats. They talking about bringing Dion in there, man. That's one of the talkers that they talking about bringing in there. It'll be good for seats. I don't know how much past that.
I'm kind of tired of being good for seats, though. I mean, it's Jerry's stick. He likes to bring crazy players in like that. They look great and they do great for maybe a year, and then they're kind of flash in the pan, like Pac-Man Jones and some of these other guys. Great, they're coming to the team. That's amazing, and then they cause more trouble than they're worth. They flash out, and then so I mean that's Jarryd Jones. He's great at making money. He sucks at running the team, man. He does. That's good for you guys.
The owner needs to fire the GM and then get somebody in there who can really do the job, man. And get rid of McCarthy too. Get rid of McCarthy. But hey, so let's talk about, man. If y'all heard about the game, we're gonna talk about the pregame topics because y'all know we only got 4 days turnaround before we go out here and do it again against the
do it
Commanders.
again.
Hey, they're expecting greatness out of us, and that's what we're gonna give them. We're gonna give them a 4-day turnaround, 1 day of rest. You know what I mean? And then we back at it. So so y'all know we playing the Commanders this weekend. So what do we need to work on most to prepare for the Commanders? Irvin, what you think, man? Come on, hit us with something.
So I think all sides of the ball, if we tackle the Commanders like we tackled the Cowboys, we'll be good to go. But we got to work on penalties, man. We have Cam Jurgens probably has more penalties this season than Jason Kelce had his whole damn career. Yeah, like, come on, man. You are the core of that offensive line. You got to stay intact. We got false starts by the other guys. I don't think we had any men downfield like we had in the recent weeks, but everything else is polished up. It's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect, but something that we can 100% eliminate are penalties like false starts, men downfield, lining up. Those things that we can 100% fix as far as penalty wise, we have to fix that.
Yeah, man, I agree with you, man. Hey, Sally, what are your thoughts on that?
I think if our defense can play like we just played, I think for us, just getting to that rookie QB in the backfield, just getting to him, shaking him. He has a lot of time back there, and he has a lot of time. And once he starts getting that time, he likes to scramble. So keeping him contained, getting penetration on him in the backfield, I think that's going to be important for our defense for success for that game.
Absolutely, man. I agree with you, man. Hey, shout out to everybody in the comments, man. Red Jet, she's on here. Kim, she's up here doing her thing, man. As usual, they talking about Dallas, man, and bringing prime time to the team. I think that, man, that buzz will be out there. It's circling. Dion said he don't really want to coach guys that's making more money than him because, there comes the attitudes and all of that type of stuff as well. So Dion has explicitly said that. But, hey, they call him prime time for a reason, man. So the money might talk when you're under those prime time lights in Arlington doing the thing. E-money, man, go Birds. We agree with you. With you. But hey, we're gonna switch it up on this thing right here. Hey, Duke. So how do you feel our offense should attack the Commanders' defense?
I feel like the way we should attack. You said their defense.
Yeah.
Our offensive line has to be stout. They got to give Jalen Hurts more time in the pocket to be able to passing lanes. We got to open up those passing lanes. Running the ball is only gonna get us so far with them. With the Commanders, it's only gonna get us so far. But those passing lanes have to open up eventually, which means the O-line has got to maintain that line. We got to push him forward. You got to give Jalen a little bit more time. Because I'm not gonna lie, during the last game when he threw that pick, I was like, Lord, please don't go back to this fucking same Jalen. Yeah. I do not want that. And then when he fumbled the ball, I was like, God damn, here we go. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give Jalen Hurts enough time to make a proper read. Even though he's holding on to the ball, if the pass lays up, we can prevent that from scrambling. And I feel like sometimes when he scrambles, he's still trying to do everything he can to make the play. So his decision-making on this is starting to get clouded once he gets outside the pocket. So I say if the O-line can sustain that line, keep it to where he has a decent pocket presence and able to make a sound decision, I think will be fine. Because he'll definitely be able to pick apart any receiver in any crossing routes, even if it goes to AJ, Avonte, whoever, especially Dallas. So Dallas Goedert, by the way, not y'all. But you know what I'm saying. Tell him again, Gotti. There you go. There you go. So you know what I'm saying. So again, opening up those pass lanes and giving Jalen a clean pocket to throw the ball. That's how we attack him. See, it starts with the O-line.
I think, man, and this is just my opinion. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong on this. I think that
wrong.
That's the difference. No, I think that's the difference when you have a quarterback that can run versus a running quarterback. I think that they tend to hold on the ball longer because they are ready. You know what I mean? To make that play with their legs if need be, instead of sometimes making the smart throwaway to the sideline or doing whatever they need to do. Tell me if I'm right or wrong.
No, you're right. You're right. You got to do it. I totally agree.
Yeah, Jaden holds the ball. I mean, statistically, he's holding the ball longer than any other quarterback in the entire league, man. And so that's come to bite us in the ass a few times. You know, we wish he just throws the ball away or do whatever, and don't keep running around flustered and take the 8-yard sacks, and that put us out of field goal range and that type of stuff, man. So I think that's when it hurts. There are, like I said when we were talking, there are times when you should take the sack, or it's acceptable to take a sack. But when you run it 12 yards deep, you know what I mean, and you throwing out, that's not good for any team, man.
Right.
And speaking of horrible teams, man, what would you do? Hey, Jarryd, sell the team. What would you do? What would y'all do to prepare for the Commanders the next time, man?
Like I said, your guys' receivers were firing on full throttle there. Your secondary, like you said, was great. I mean, you held our receivers to almost nothing. I mean, I think Lamb was the most, right, at 21 yards.
Say it again, Gotti.
45 total yards.
But Washington obviously is going to be a better team. I would just say, like, if you can, you force 5 turnovers. If you can force like 2 or 3 turnovers, that could be the difference in that game.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with you, man.
So play strong defensively. Have their secondary, playing on the receivers like they were this week. I think you guys still. I would actually pick you guys over Washington. So I think you're looking pretty good.
You just ain't saying that because we beat y'all, are you? You just ain't saying that, are you?
I'm trying to be a gracious guest. But no, really, I think you guys are the better of the two teams. So.
Yeah. We say don't come in your house without wiping your feet on the rug now.
Hey, Sally, man, I'm gonna take this one to you, man. Do you feel that the Commanders this week is our statement game of the season so far? Why or why not?
For me, I'm gonna say yes, because as far as RI was an NFC East, they had that number 1 spot in the NFC East. I think this is our statement game, letting everybody know that we can dominate those big teams. Because you got to understand, after this game, who we got after this game?
The Rams and Baltimore.
We got Rams and then Baltimore.
Yeah.
So we got to go into this game, and we got to go ahead and dominate this game so everybody knows that, hey, them birds are back on top. So to me, this is our statement game of the season. Because, in the past, every time we get to this number 1 spot, it's been a few times where we go ahead and fumble with that ball sometimes, and we can hold them to that position. But this right here, this is our statement game to let the league know that, hey, we back in town.
Irvin, what you got on it?
I 100% think this is a statement game. Number one, they have a Heisman Trophy winner as their quarterback, who's potentially could be the offensive rookie of the year. They're absolutely balling. They were on the top of the NFC East, and not by proxy. They earned that spot. They are 100% out there doing it, and they look good because of how bad they've been in the past, right? But they're good. They're a great team. Daniels, like I said, is doing this thing. This game is between the top 2 NFC East teams who've been going back and forth. Both can be considered like the eyes of the organization, right? Yeah. This is going to be a phenomenal game. Both teams are balling. NFC East is probably one of the most popular divisions in the NFL, and to have these two teams playing at this caliber at this point in the season on Thursday night is going to be crazy.
Yeah, aside from the NFC North, man, because you got the Lions, the Vikings, and all them up there. They doing their thing. I absolutely agree with you, man. The NFC East is it. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Hey, dude, what do you think?
I'm gonna have to respectfully agree with what they're saying. Look here, you gotta look at it like this. We're in the division.
Yep.
Both teams are clicking. They're on a high. We came up to a high. Just like got a Heisman Award winner. This, on one end, you got a college football champion on this side. We got a running back that came from another organization, but guess what? Top tier running back. They got a top tier quarterback. We have a top tier quarterback. This game it's all or nothing. This is the way to say it, like Martin said, the raw dog, the brawl for it all. This is it. Now, this will be it.
Whoa. As long as they ain't raw dogging on the field, baby. As long as they ain't raw dogging on the field.
you know what I mean? So my thing is this: if we go in and we win this game, that's going to be the statement game. Because guess what? Now the Ravens, that is going to be the game.
Okay.
We go in there, that's the game. But the game for us, for our side of the world, is this game right here. This game in next week is going to determine who's going to come out of the NFC on our spectrum. Because if we beat them, we go in there and they come in and we beat them. Oh, we got the blueprint for when we play them again at the end of the season. That's the blueprint. That's it. So yes, it's definitely this game.
I definitely feel, man, Jaden Daniels is playing lights out ball, man. He's definitely looking like one of the more mature rookie quarterbacks that are out there. The way he is pocket presence, you know what I mean? He demands pocket presence. He doesn't get flustered. He's running around. I have him down as offensive rookie of the year thus far. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm kind of biased, but I mean the guy's playing lights out. Kenyon, I have him down as defensive rookie of the year. I know we're in the same division. I'm a little biased, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, yeah. What you say?
No, I said, no, I'm with you. Kenyon definitely, yeah, we're defensive rookie of the year. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, so Jarryd sells the team, man. Being that, Dotson came, that's where he came from, right? Yeah, I don't know if you're aware of that, but Dotson came from there. He's playing with us now, man. How do you feel, the impact he can have, or that the trade impact could have on Dotson's performance? From your perspective.
Who, me?
Oh, Jarryd sells the team.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's kind of an in-depth question for me here.
All I'm saying is, when Saquon went back and we played the Giants, you know what I mean? That was the focus. You know what I mean? The team you just came from, you got traded within your own division. A lot of times trades like that don't happen. So that'll be like, us giving y'all, I mean, somebody, and y'all are still fumble. Y'all will still
definitely makes things spicy. Yeah, those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't see any impact on it. It's just a regular game.
No, I mean, they always say, I don't. There's always a lot of these things, made. Like, oh, this player's bad. Like, with Brett Favre, when he went to Minnesota, and then that type of stuff, and other players, it just doesn't. I don't know. I don't think that really. The player's got to play for his team, and I don't know if it really makes that big of a difference. You know what I'm saying? Other than when the player wants to play, and whether he's going to do the best job he can, even if he's playing against his old team. You know what I'm saying? Especially, but does it? I don't think overall it makes a big difference usually over the extension of a game. I just can't remember a game where, a former player came in and it was the difference. It was the big. So it'll probably.
You didn't watch the game when we played the Giants.
You must not have watched it. Ain't no way.
I must have missed that one. I must have missed that one.
No, so when you said when Brett Favre played for the Vikings, was that before or after the food stamps?
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
It
was a long time ago.
You said that it don't really make a difference. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, it does make a difference. It makes a huge difference, man. Because you want to stunt on that team, you want to perform a little bit better on the team that gave you away. You know what I mean? Because we didn't have to do a lot to get Dotson. You know what I mean? They were trying to unload some stuff, and so they gave him away for some Fritos and some Doritos. And 2 Pepsis, they gave him away to us, and so I feel that'll have a significant impact, on the mentality of a guy when you come in back to your old team that traded you away. Like, I got something to prove to you. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, no doubt he'll definitely be playing because he wants to play the best. But I mean, will it over the game? I don't know. It'll affect the game overall. I mean, we'll have great plays. You could have great plays, but you could put another receiver in there, and if you guys have a great quarterback, you can make great plays with him too, So yeah, he's trying to, he definitely is trying his best. But I mean, I don't know if that'll make a difference in the game itself. It'll be great to watch.
What you think?
I think as a receiver, I think it's up to the coach. It depends on how much the coach wants to get him involved. He had a nice reception yesterday, and I think one the week before. He's not the number one. He's not the number one. He's not the number two receiver. He's not in a position, like you said, like Saquon coming back and playing the Giants. He's not in a position where he's potentially going to make an impact, 10 to 20 times a game as a running back against his former team. So he's a number three receiver. If he's slotted as number three, and it's just going to be depending on if the coach runs a play to target him getting the ball, if the opportunity is there, based on the play, how the defense is playing. So it all depends on. I think it all depends on the play call and if the coach intentionally wants to make sure he makes an impact against the Commanders.
No, I agree. I think they'll probably dial up a couple plays for him, but I think more so when we play them on the 22nd of December, I think it'll be a little bit more of an ass stomping, or when they're playing in DC. When they're playing in Washington, man, Landover, whatever they want to call it up there, they doing their thing, man. Dookie, what you think, man?
So I think, to be honest, should it make a difference? Yes, I think it should. But will it make a difference? No, I don't think it will. And the reason why I say that is because if they go and they talk to Dotson already knows each defender's tendencies because he was the number one over there, was he not? So if he was the number one over there, then guess what? He went up against the number one defensive on corners and all, slots and everything. Right. So he should know their tendencies. Him and Jalen should be talking now about how they're going to attack it. Now, it's on Jalen to get him the ball. So that's why I say, should it? Yes, it should, because he knows their tendencies and how everything's going to react. But will it? That's completely up to Jalen on if he wants to get him incorporated into the offense.
Because those veteran QBs, man, towards the end of the season, when you have a player that's coming up, hey, I need 2 catches to get this $100,000 bonus, and stuff like that. The veteran QBs can absolutely do that type of stuff.
Right.
The mature veteran elite quarterbacks can absolutely do that. So I just want to see if Jalen will be able to, do that from his perspective and show his maturity in the game. That's all I want to see.
Now, I would like to see him get a TD this game against them. I would like that.
Yeah.
But but is it going to happen? I don't know. I would like for it to happen, though.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that one, man. Hey, so speaking of Jaden, man, he's doing his thing, lights out ball, man. Hey, so Sally, what do you think our defense needs to do to contain Daniels' offense?
I just think that we need to get more penetration on the quarterback.
Whoa.
Hold up now. Wait, hold up now. Wait a minute.
Raw dogging on the sideline. I mean, that might be one way to take him down, but no, sir. This is a family show. Sir, this is a family show. We will not penetrate Daniels on the football field. We have kids watching, sir.
Hey, well, they get more QB pressure on Jay Daniels, and keep him in the pocket. Say not he can't get to the outside and start scrambling. I think that's going to be the key. To me, that's to keep Daniels in the pocket, keep pressure on him, and beat those gnats in his face, so he doesn't get clear looks and doesn't spend too much time in the back being able to scramble. That's going to be the defense. That's going to be our key to success, keeping Daniels in the pocket.
Hey, what do you think, Urban?
Man, look, I need y'all to tell me the question, man, because I'm reading this comment by this cat, Jew24.
I purposely skipped over.
Man, this joker, man. So don't say this.
What are you talking about? This is the foolishness he talking about right here. Jew talking about some Eagles act like they the Lions, Chiefs, or Ravens. Y'all be exposed on Thursday. Hell to the Commanders. That automatically lets me know that there's something going on mentally with you to be thinking like that. Oh, come on now.
And Lou 24, just to let you know, he's a therapist, so he knows it. He can see the stupidity running through your veins. And so if you need to talk to him, let him know, and you can set up an appointment at cost.
We played the Saints week 3, right?
Yeah, that's
we played the Saints week 3. They're undefeated, right?
Yeah.
But they scored 70 points at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So by him saying, "Oh, we didn't beat anybody," and don't say the Saints, at that time, Saints was the number 1 team in the NFL.
in the NFL. Absolutely.
So because of what they are now, ain't got nothing to do with us.
Right.
Ain't got nothing to do with us.
Right.
We was week 3 and so was they. And
Right.
it was undefeated.
Right.
And that was the question.
Yeah, they put hundreds of yards on everybody. They put hundreds of yards on everybody, man. June 24, man. Hey, that's what we call clickbait on here. You tried it. You thought it was gonna work when you typed it up. Hey, we appreciate the comment. It helps the podcast. But hey, next thing, man. Hey, so Irvin, like we were saying, like we were having a mature discussion. Hey, what do you think? What do you think our defense needs to do to contain Jayden Daniels' offense?
All right, back to what I said earlier. He is top 11 in passing.
Yep.
Right, and a couple of those other 10 are Heisman Trophy winners. So he ain't on no BS list. He's the number 1 passer in the NFC East, right? Which he's the best in our division right now. Mm-hmm. So that means we have to have a good pass defense, right? Coupled with that good pass defense, we got to get a good push up front. All right. So I think if we combine those two, get a good pass defense, get a good push up front, make them resort to the run, send them to Graham, send them to Bond, and we can shut them down. We shut that offense down.
Hey, absolutely, Red Jet. You know what it is, and we always appreciate your opinion because we ain't got time for foolishness. I'm gonna say thank you next, and next on to the thing. He tried to get his 37 seconds of fame, but we just not gonna give it to him. Dookie, what you think, man?
Hey, to piggyback off what Gotti said, you can't let him throw the ball. You can't let him throw the ball. Make him run the ball. If we can secure the edges to where he can't go outside on the edge, because normally when he normally runs off to his right and he normally goes wide. So if he does go wide, we have to secure those edges. That's what those guys are for. If we can keep them in the pocket and plug up those holes and have our linebackers stay sturdy and be straight studs in there, we got them. But don't let him get pass happy and start completing short, quick passes, because once those short, quick passes start hitting, next thing you know, that long ball is going to get us at one time. Right. So we got to keep him in the run lanes, keep him on the run, keep the ball on the ground.
Right. Hey, so Jarryd sells the team, man. Speaking from the Cowboys' perspective, what do y'all think y'all would have to do defensively the next time y'all play them to contain Jayden Daniels?
Man, well,
don't show up. Just forfeit.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of
results.
I think obviously we got to get more pressure on them there. I mean, it's other than that, you guys gonna throw all day, right? So I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it looked pretty good in the first half. They look like they're containing them, and then again, they got to be consistent. They gotta. They actually didn't commit too many penalties in this game compared to normal. Yeah. So I'd like to say stay clean, but that didn't really help them because they were relatively clean in this game.
Right.
I guess, I mean, it'd be great to get pressure on them, but I don't think our defense is capable of putting that kind of pressure on them there. So,
speaking of the Cowboys as well, man, I heard today, and I just want to hear it since you up here. Give me your perspective. I heard Michael Parsons is only one-dimensional. If he's not rushing the quarterback, he's not dropping back into coverage. He's not doing anything. He's only good for rushing the quarterback. What do you think?
I kind of agree. I mean, when we had more of a defense and that allowed him to rush the quarterback, but now that we have less talent in the secondary and in the linebackers, he can't. He obviously he's got more to do, and I think it shows that he's not as talented as rushing the quarterback.
Oh, those are some big words. Those are some big words, man.
I'm pretty critical. I'm pretty bitter at this point. So,
hey, look. Bottom line is, Mick gotta go.
It was coming. I'm gonna tell you it's coming, man. You got to do it, man. Hey, Red Jet, Daniel, she said Daniels basically need to be uncomfortable, man, and that's what we do. That's what I was gonna say. That's what we needed to do, was hands in his face, just disrupt their timing. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna be up there. They're planning for different things, and like I always say, man, yes, everybody wants a sack, but my mindset is, consistent pressure is sometimes better than those sacks. You know what I mean? Because when you disrupt their timing and their cohesion that they have amongst their team and their receivers, if you're blocking the A gap, the A gaps, B gaps, you blocking that, so that run game is non-existent, and then you're forcing him to pass. We have our defense out there. Cooper, he's doing his thing. Sidney, he's doing his thing in safety. Maddox. All these guys, everybody but Slay is pretty much doing their thing. We know what Guantanamo Bay is doing, and Zach Bond.
Mm-hmm.
All those guys, even our front line is doing the damn thing, man. Jaden Carter, you know what I mean? Daniels, all of those guys are really holding down the line. So each week, I feel that our defense is getting better each week, and I messaged that to Gotti because he's one of the hardest fans on our defense. But even he had to admit that the improvement is coming. So it's only up from here. But like I said, disrupt the timing with those guys, and those sometimes those are better than sacks when consistent pressure. You know what I mean? Hands in the face every time, knock it back, hurries, and all of this type of stuff just to throw them off, man. So hey, it is what it is. Hey, Red just said green team ain't all that great against that ugly bitch word either. So absolutely nobody is, man. If we Vic, I know that was one of the things, and correct me if I'm wrong. They said in the beginning we weren't really seeing Vic Fangio and what he was capable of as far as different blitz packages and all of that type of stuff. But for the past 2-3 games, ever since the bye week, we've really been seeing an increase in the defense. Vic has been doing his thing, calling different defensive maneuvers, seams, and all this stuff. So it's nothing. We just keep doing the same thing. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, we at it, man. We ain't gonna hold them up, man. It's time for the predictions. We're not gonna hold them up. Predictions. Let's go around the room, Duke. What you got?
I mean, hey, come back to me, man. Just give me a minute, man. Give me a minute.
What you got? Oh, he got piggyback. What you got?
Damn, I can't piggyback off nobody. I can't cap it.
It's like Price is Right. You know what I'm saying? $1. Jarryd know what I'm talking about.
We scored 34 good earned points against the Cowboys, which we probably would have scored more if we didn't have those 2 turnovers. Yeah. So I think if the offense continues to play like we played yesterday, we'll still be in the mid-30s and maybe the 40 range if we play at the same caliber. As far as on the defensive side, like I said, Daniels is out there balling. Don't know if we'll be able to shut him down like we did yesterday, but I think he may shine a little bit. So I'm gonna go 34. I'm gonna go 34-21. Birds.
All right.
Okay. I'm back. All right.
Back?
All right. So all right. So this is the way I see it. Every time we played against a high caliber offense, we've always matched them. So if you look at the Green Bay game, we put up 30. Look at the Saints game when they were high powered, we put up almost 30 or 30, I think 30 plus.
No, it's 15-12 against the Saints. 15-12.
Oh, well, it felt like 30. But so so I'm too smooth to be embarrassed. But anyway, so I feel like if we can maintain that same mojo, I feel like Gotti, I feel like we can get 30. I feel like a 30-27 game. And it ain't gonna be no Hail Mary for the win. It ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be 30-27. It's gonna be a 3-point game. 30-27. Yeah. That's what I'm calling.
Sal, let me hear it.
If you go back in history, like last season before that, the Commanders has always played us well. It's always been a great game when we play the Commanders. It's always been a close game since we played the Commanders. So as far as my prediction goes, like I go with Duke, it's gonna be a 3-point game. For me, it's gonna be 31-28 Eagles.
Okay. All right. Jarryd, what is your prediction on it? I know you on the side. Like, what are your predictions?
I think you guys, it's two great offenses. The question is, can the defenses contain them? I think it's going to be, I'm going to say 34-31 Philly.
34-31 Philly. Okay.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Hey, get that man a cheesesteak, chopped cheese, please.
Fortunately, I know a good couple of places to get some.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you on the recommendation.
No Wiz.
Carlos.
No Wiz.
No, I don't do Wiz.
We in the comments. We in the comments right now. Carlos talking about some 50 and 17.
Eagles win, go Birds. Okay, I hope so.
I take it.
Hey, that hey, I would take it, but shit, come on now. Let's
be a little realistic now. We be plastic man out here.
No, I don't. I would love to see us scoring over 30, man. But Washington, their defense is stout, just like ours.
Yeah.
So I think the defenses will prevail in this game. I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be 24-17. We'll come out with the victory. I don't think it will score over 30 like we're hoping to, just because the caliber of defense that Washington has. You know what I mean? One thing I don't never understand is, you know, you be playing tight the whole game, and then you're doing the 2-minute drill, and then they playing phenomenal. Like, why can't you do that the whole game? I never understand that. Like, why couldn't you play the whole game 2-minute drill? I don't get that. But I think it'll be a little closer. We're not scoring over 30 points this game, man. But that's just how I feel. Hey, Lucci 202 says 28-17 Commanders. You know what I mean? Next. Hey, so I don't know who Juki is, but okay. Hey, Carlos in the comments. Okay, guys, y'all see that I'm doing Carlos from Indiana. I'm an Eagles fan since 2002. Okay, I got you.
What's up, Carlos?
I got you, Carlos.
Shout out to Carlos.
I got you.
Wait,
he said 30. He said 34-17. Okay, that's a little bit more realistic. Hey, you talking about some 50? Okay, got you. Hey, we dismiss them left and right, baby. What he say? What Money might say? You are no longer needed. Dismiss. Hey, but we're gonna go around the room, man. Hey, around the room. Anybody got any last statements?
I do. I got a couple things I got to put out. So first of all, I just want everybody in the chat to know, Red Jet, Lucci, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you, because you in here. But Carlos, you know what I'm saying? We finally hit the over 300 mark. Shout out to us, you know what I'm saying? We got 304 right now. I think it's like 305 because by the graces of Jerry still the team and his wife. So shout out to them. Again, we're at 304. And I want to give some shout outs to our new subscribers too. I want to give a shout out to Zachary Poland. Or Zachary Poland. I want to give a shout out to him.
LT, that's LT.
Okay, LT, what's up? Thomas Alvarez. Shout out to him. Robert Michael. Shout out to you too, bro. Mr. One True G. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, Mr. One True G. Shout out to you. And Supin. I want to Super N-Bomb 34, not the whole N-Bomb, but the abbreviation. I don't want to stand. Okay,
brother.
Oh, that's Spence. Yeah. Oh, what up, man? Spence, man, just make it ain't Spence, bro.
Man, he should be in here too. He's a Commanders fan.
Oh, wow. Why did you see your brother?
He must have fell out hit his head, man, at birth.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, but shout out to him, man. Shout out to everybody in chat.
Hey, we appreciate you, Jarryd, for coming on, man. Having the courage, man, to come on, man. We appreciate your insight. You know what I mean? We love to have you on the comment. Hey, thanks to you and your wife, man. Hope y'all subscribe, man. We'll see you on again, possibly on down the road.
Thank you for the invite, guys.
Hey, once again, shout out to everybody in the chat room. Everybody here, man. The veterans. Salute y'all. We're not going yet. We about to hit them. We're gonna come in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Carlos Molina said he got a question.
Oh shit! What the question is? This what happened when you log on or you come in the classroom late. Then you want to ask questions that's already been discussed. You late to the conversation. You want us to start all the way over. Get out of here. Red Jack. Hey, salute to the veterans as well. Hey, salute to the veterans. Hey, last words, Urban. You got any last words for us?
Hey man, go Birds, man! I'm ready. I might even go out there Thursday. I'm not sure yet.
Oh really?
You gonna tell me?
I ain't gonna tell. I probably just go to the game.
Okay.
Oh no, that's all. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Sally, what you got, man? What you got, Sally?
Hey, I just want to thank all our loyal subscribers out there. You know, keep those numbers coming, keep those numbers building. You know, so we can get big on this podcast situation. And I just want to thank you to all our veterans out there. Like I said, happy Veterans Day. Fly Eagles fly, baby.
And we got some. He didn't say it this time, man, but we've been waiting for 300, man. We got some merch. ready to send out to, you know what I mean, to the loyal
Right.
subscribers.
Mhm.
We're going to change up a little bit of the podcast to incorporate that. So, you know what I mean, we got some stuff to come out to send them to you. We got hoodies, we got hats, we got mugs, we got scarves. We ready to do it, repping the Regal Eagle, the podcast,
All
man.
day
The
long.
birds, the Eagles fly, bird games, EAGLES. We love y'all. We see y'all next. Hey, game on. Dallas sucks. We love y'all. We'll see y'all. Hey, Duke, play my music.
Othello on the beat.